Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going to go on a quest for truth together. Yes, we really are. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, and I hope you're ready to be doing some truth questing. Are you now? I'm sharing this out. Please feel free to share this to all of your social media platforms. And so there you go, exclamation point and everything. Well, I hope you're all having a fine evening, and welcome to the Truth Quest. Welcome back, friends. And it's Artist61. Hello, welcome to the program. First one here. Awesome. Put a little message in there. And Catherine Weiss, hello there. Operation Shutdown. Yes, you've made it to the Truth Quest, where we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is always the new normal. I added the always in there. Did you notice that? Yes, we're having some fun tonight, aren't we? Yeah, well, we got a few things to talk about here, and I hope that everything's going well. There sure is a lot going on in the world right now. A lot of interesting things, I would say. A lot of interesting things. Yes, they just keep happening. Interesting things, day in and day out. I feel like I'd just be repeating everything all of our favorite news people cover, like Red Pill and BCP and everybody else. But it's just pretty fascinating what's happening. And it gives you hope. The wheels of justice they grind awfully slow when you're going by the rules. If you're cheating, you can achieve your goals very rapidly, but eventually it catches up to you. So you got to do it by the book, and it takes a lot longer. And they put more and more hurdles for you to jump over too. But that's the way it is. That's just the way it is, isn't it? Well, friends, I've got some exciting news for you. Exciting news. I was so excited. I was in the store today and I got a text message and it beeped and oops, where is it? Okay. All right. I guess I have to open it up, I guess. I swore I had it just ready. There it is. Well, now maybe it'll come up as an option when I share screen. It's open again. Share screen. Yes, so there I was in the grocery store, in line, and it was very busy. And I get this text message. I hear this sound. I usually don't get text messages very often. And it was my daughter. And so she texted me this. And we've been waiting and wondering all night. And then today, yay! It's a boy! It's a boy. I'm a granddad again. This time, I've got a grandson. I already have 2 granddaughters. Now, a grandson. Well, there you go. Isn't that? I was so excited. I yelled it, it's a boy, because, they didn't want to find out what it was before it was born. So they did it the old-fashioned way. So there it is. Let's see. Let's go back here. Got our first message. Hello, artist 61. Hello, Catherine Weiss. Who's this stranger? I don't know who that is. Hey, Operation Shutdown, where the paranormal is the new normal. He's got it. He's got it down. And everybody's saying hi to everybody. Isn't this lovely? We've got the nicest chat. So thank you, everybody. And hello, Mud Rabbit. Welcome to the program. And here we all are. And I'm getting some congratulations. Thank you, Mud Rabbit. Thank you, Artist 61. And it's her first child. Thanks, Operation Shutdown. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah. So, a little kid. It's just a little kid, a little boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and they were keeping the name. Oh, my daughter added a new photo. Let's see what she added. Uh-oh. Another picture. I guess this is her official announcement picture. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this thing. All right. I'm not going to dox her name. I'm just going to do that much. All right. Wow. Looks like he's got a lot of hair. Looks like a big tuft of hair there. Whoa. Okay. This is exciting, friends. Yep. I guess this is what it's like to be a grandparent. You just bragging all the time. Oh, look, I'm a grandparent again. But it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Will it let me open it? Just waiting here, friends, for the thing to work. Maybe it'll open. There it is. Oh, good. Whew. Oh, good. It worked. It worked. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Mad Pogue. Grandkids are a blast. Best thing you can send them home when you're tired. Yeah, send them home. I guess unless they're on vacation, huh? Yeah. So let's get the next picture up there, shall we? Oh, um, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here's another picture. And I think if I'm seeing it right, it shows that the little fella has like a full head of hair under that little cap. Unless maybe they got those little caps with the hair built in to make it look like the kid has hair. But look at down there. Is that hair? It looks like hair, like long hair. Kid needs a haircut. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, yours live next door to you? Oh, wow. Wow, that's handy. Well, there you go. Well, it doesn't get any better than that. That hair falls out? What? That hair falls out? Hmm. I had 2 kids. I never experienced that. Weird. That hair falls out. But does he have sideburn? I think that is technically a sideburn there. Yeah. Definitely a sideburn. Yes, Mad Pogue. I think you're right there. Yeah. Although the message covers up a sideburn. Isn't that something? Let me see. I gotta get a better look at that thing. So happy to announce that our baby boy is finally here. Perfect and healthy with a full head of hair. Can't get enough of this little ham. Oh my goodness. See, a full head of hair. Oh my gosh. Well, let's zoom up on that hair. Oh, look at that. Look at that hair. Oh, 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 he looks tired. He's sleeping. Yeah, it must be nice to sleep all day like that. I guess it's his first day. His first day. Oh, Mad Pogue is alert mode, curry on the stove. All right. Hurry and get the curry. Yeah. Yes, that hair falls out. They grow it again. I don't remember that with my. Oh, really? Your son was born with jet black hair, grew in blonde. You sure they didn't switch him? Different hair color? I don't know. I don't know. Hello, Yavanda. And you're whistling while you work, listening while you work, probably whistling too. Your son had a full head of hair on his back and shoulders and unibrow. A week later, it was all gone. Whoa. Um, really? That sounds rather Sasquatchy, I'd say. Interesting. Well, wow. So there that is. Um, first grandson. So there you go. Evan William Enigal. So what? Initials U? Hmm. Is that what it is? If I whistle, I won't be able to hear. Okay. They called such babies little Hercules? Oh, yeah, man. I must have been on a different Earth or something. So many things that I'm just now, I haven't ever heard before. Get all the organite labeled and boxed up for secret space conference. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Well, good for you. I hope you sell a lot of them. That's awesome. Well, there you go. So that was big news. And I was, yay, I'm a grandpa again. It's a boy. Yay. Everyone's looking at me like, um, they're probably thinking, oh, did he just look at an ultrasound? Well, they didn't do that. They didn't want to know the real gender of the baby until the birth, just like in the old days. And actually, That's what I did too when I had my kids. We didn't want to know. I really didn't want to know, you know, because sometimes they're wrong anyway. And so there you go. I think surprises are nice. And why eliminate one of the cool surprises in life, right? I mean, you can choose. Look, okay, take this ultrasound, but don't show me any pictures that show the gender, and please don't tell me. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And then you get that the joy of, whoa, it's triplets or whatever. Oh yeah, my daughter had the baby, Yolanda. My daughter, it's her first baby. So there you go, Evan, and my first grandson. Got two granddaughters and now a grandson. Well, how do you like that? Oh boy. Okay, what's the date today? It's the 22nd. I'll have to burn that into my memory. 422. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. Congratulations, she says. Well, thank you very much. Oh, you're a grandparent too? Oh, you have two granddaughters? Oh, nice. You have two granddaughters and now a grandson. And so my oldest granddaughter, I think she's four, three, three or four. Isn't that terrible? I think she's three. Yeah, isn't that nice? Being a granddad. Granddaughters didn't have sideburns, did they? No. The granddaughters didn't have hardly any hair at all, if any. Hardly any hair at all, if any. Oh, look who's here. She's three. There's my son. I knew he would come up with the right answer there if I said something. Well, welcome to the program, Aaron. That's my son. He's the father of the first two grandkids, Hazel and Emery. How's that table coming, buddy? He's building this really cool table. He's like an amazing woodworker. So Hazel's three. Yep, that's awesome. Glad that you're watching, Age. We call him AJ because same first name. Oh, that's my. Oh, that's no, that's my son. Uh, no, it's the son is the new one of my daughters, so it's kind of confusing, I guess. But my son just had a baby as well, a daughter, uh, just a few months ago. Just a few months ago. Just have to paint the legs and it's done. Whoa, really? Well, you've really made progress since the last time I saw it then. Wow. What kind of wood did you make that out of? Some kind of special wood, right? I can't remember. Some kind of exotic wood or some kind of thing like that, right? Oh, that's okay, Yolanda. You came in the middle of something. You can't know everything. Hard maple. Okay. Hard maple. Well, isn't all maples hard, but I guess there's a harder maple? That's interesting. Yeah. You know, He knows a lot more about woodworking than I do. That's for sure. It's a like a kitchen table, like a dining room table, like a dining room, a really nice dining room table. If you got a picture of it, AJ, you could send it to me and I could show it up on the screen here. You know? Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, here's just for Yvonne. Here's the grandson again. Okay, Evan with the big clump of hair. And there he is. Yeah. All right, let's get into this, shall we now? And AJ, if you send me that picture, let me know how you send it to me. So on Facebook, you still on Facebook? Can you get on there or email it to me, perhaps? I don't know. Maybe you don't have a picture of it yet. But until that, oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yes, beautiful baby. All of the grandkids are very beautiful. And hey, Dark Brain. Oh, I think my son just sent me something. Haha, he did. Okay, here it is. I don't know if you can see this or not. Oops. Oops. You see that? Oh, I don't like this green screen. Let me see. I have to stand up. Oh boy. StreamYard. I'm not impressed. Okay, so this picture. Um, hmm. You see it? It looks beautiful. There. That's a good angle for it. Yeah, yeah. When I was over there, he was like showing me. Oh, here's a picture of Hazel with a mask on. Here's some other woodwork he does. I think this is a cutting board, perhaps. But look at all those little pieces. Uh-oh. You see that? Look at that. That's all different pieces of wood, like all glued together or something like that. Unbelievable. Incredible work. All right, let's see. I didn't have a baby today. My sister did. Thanks anyway, LOL. I sent the picture to your phone. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. It's good to see you here. You know, it's awesome. Yeah. Yes. So nice to see my son here. So anytime you're watching the show live, AJ, feel free to chat. The chat people are very nice and there's a lot of love here. So screen share. So thanks for showing up here. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy the show. I hope that you enjoy it. Now, did any of you see that footage of during the Easter egg roll thing hunt at the White House, where Joe Biden was starting to talk to people by that fence outside, and then the rabbit, the bunny suit person comes and goes right between him and the fence and like motions him to get away from the people and don't talk to the people. Well, it turns out I found a picture must have leaked out of the White House, and we can find out who was in that bunny suit. So I think this is a big story. What do you think? It's Obama. Oh, here he is, looking a little short, I'd say. Oh, some meme master did a good job on that. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, and look, Mad Pogue new dad joke coming. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, what was up with all the purple? Yeah, really? Right. Well, I think that's their color, isn't it? Obama shrunk. Yeah, he did. I got the hiccups now. Uh-oh. If I laugh too much, I get the hiccups. So I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they could have stretched it a little or shrunk Biden some to make it look a little more. There it goes again. Excuse me. Oh, oh, too funny. Too funny. Yeah, no relation to Mud Rabbit. No. What if it was Mud Rabbit under there? We'd be like, wait a minute, Mud Rabbit. But it wasn't. Hey, Aaron, boo. Oh, no, I got the hiccups again. Oh, folks, and I'm drinking water, just so you know. Okay, it's water, purified water. Boo. I guess it doesn't take much to make me laugh these days. You'd have done more than steer him away. Yeah, like tripped him up or something. Yeah, yeah. Emergency Reiki section. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck, Yvonne, on your emergency Reiki session. I'm sure you're gonna um, heal him good. We'll talk to you soon. And thank you for stopping by. Yeah, good night. Good night, Yvonne, and have a good session. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, boy, I thought that was pretty darn good. Um, Pretty darn good indeed. So we got that one out of the way, didn't we? Aaron Moriarty, AJ, what's he really drinking? You can tell us. Yeah. Um, he can also tell you how when he was living here and he'd have teenage pre-drinking age teenage drinking parties, I would come and I would take all the beer and I put it under my bed. And I just gave him some of it recently. It's very old. I don't know if he drank it or not. It was like a big 12 or a 14 or 24 pack or something of really old beer because I just stuck it under my bed. 'Cause I don't drink beer. I don't drink alcohol. Haven't drank alcohol, well, since right before the turn of the century. I drank a little bit of beer whilst I was going through my divorce. Like 1 or 2 beers a month for a couple months. Now, 1 or 2 beers a week for about a month or so. Something like that. Not very much. And then right back to no beer because I missed a Van Halen concert. I was in third row seat, and I was passed out through the whole concert. So I was very upset with alcohol, and I just quit. I couldn't handle it. I ran across this picture, friends. Check this out. Okay, so here is a UFO. The picture was taken in Rome, Italy, and yeah. Oh, I think this is it right here. Yeah. Okay. So 1967, Rome, Italy. Drew Wright is the guy's name. On July 18th at 10 o'clock a.m. He had a terrible hangover from all the cheap red wine from the night before. Okay, as I saw the thing, some local boys were saying "Il disco" and pointing skyward. I snapped this quick shot before it vanished. I never made it to the Sixtine Chapel. So there you go. He was all hungover, but he had enough wherewithal to get his little Instamatic out and snap a little picture to get this amazing shot of a UFO. Hello, Austin Morris. Welcome to the program. Greetings from Tennessee. Yes, Tennessee. So I thought that was very interesting. Very, very interesting. Um, you know, let's see. It always looks like the dome is kind of like in the wrong spot to be in the middle. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, 1967, there was not a whole lot of photo manipulation devices around, like none, except the darkroom, I suppose. But that looks pretty real. I believe it. Plus, he's got a good story. He's hungover. Okay, so he's not drunk, he's just hungover. But whether he's drunk or hungover or not, a picture is a picture, right? Oh, I'm not gonna believe he took that while he was drunk. Well, no, that's not what you say. That doesn't matter. It's a picture. All right. There you go. How do you like that? Hmm. Okay. Oh, you got to drink beer, Dad. Come on. No, I don't. I really haven't had any beer since like right around during my was going through divorce, late 90s, before the turn of the century. That's true, AJ. I don't drink beer. Did you ever see me drink beer, AJ? No, you didn't. We didn't have beer in our house or any kind of alcohol in my house growing up either. No beer, no alcohol, except when my uncle Glenn came. Then my dad would go get a six pack and they'd watch a game and drink a six pack. That's all I ever saw. We had an alcohol free home, except for when my uncle Glenn was there for some reason. I think my dad used to hang out with him when they were teenagers. Yeah, definitely a legit photo, hard to fake back then and not worthwhile. That's right. What are you gonna gain from it? Maybe the dome is on the driver's side. Yeah. 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 Um, latchkey kids. Okay, I think I saw, Mud Rabbit say she was a latchkey kid, and, okay, need decoys. Alright. Yeah. I used to actually, my first daycare job was the Hopkins latchkey, and it was in, Hopkins Elementary School. It's where the kids just stayed at the school until their parents came to pick them up, and, yeah, that was interesting. If you have a chance to work with kids, it's very rewarding work. It doesn't pay a whole lot, but, it's it's so cool to, you know, it kids are so funny too. They're like sitcoms, really, with no commercial break. Sitcom the whole time. Very funny. Okay. So there's that. Now that was pretty cool, wouldn't you say? I thought that was a nice little deal. A nice little deal. Now this next one, friends. Now I had a job a couple years ago. I was doing work for a website, a company that makes websites for towns and municipalities, small towns. And it's started here in Wisconsin, and it's gone all over to almost all the states now. And back then, a couple years ago, um, I got this. So my job was city clerks. Clerks would call up and they'd say, "Hey, I can't get into the website, or I want to add this. Can you add this story?" And I'd say, "Okay, I'll add this story." And or can you write a story about this and put this picture on the website and this and that. And so the first one I got that disturbed me, and I had to write a an article. I had to write. I had to come up with the title, with the title of the article. So I was so upset that I wrote the title out. So this is the beginning of COVID. This is the first thing I ever heard about it from a town in New York, I believe. And mayor says, "No fun this summer." Okay. The trustees and mayor have made a difficult decision not to open the village pool this season due to you know what. An additional guidance from the governor's office, as if the governor, and I just, you know what I did, friends? I did not post this till the end of the day. It so upset me. I thought all those kids aren't going to have fun. And I just, so I made this headline. And at the end of the day, when I finally posted it, I changed the headline to something a little more innocuous, uh, not so harsh. But boy, I was tempted to do this. I probably would have gotten fired, and I needed the job. I don't have that job anymore, by the way. Um, so yeah. Oh, how apropos! Look at Mud Rabbit right on. right on schedule here, as if it was um, all by design. All by design. Yeah. So I hope that, yeah, I probably, oh, you don't drink anymore, AJ? Oh, that's good. I'm proud of you, boy. Yeah. For me, whenever I drank, back when I did, I'd get really kind of sweaty and red in the face. So I think I was actually allergic to it, you know? So that's what I think. Um, I think I'm actually allergic to it. I really do. I think I'm allergic to alcohol because it has a negative effect on me, you know, like a big negative effect. Oops. Yeah. All right. I just have to do some. Oops. I gotta go to details. I gotta do a little bit of maintenance here, friends. I have to designate this video. Everything's a little bit different with this StreamYard. It's taken me a little while to get you know comfy with it. Okay, almost there. There it is. Now we're cooking with Crisco. What? Limited. They're limiting me already, friends. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I just had to monetize the show, so if anyone gives any super chats, it could go through. But they're already limiting my my show here. So I must have said something. Maybe this article right here. But you know what? I don't know, man. I just don't think that we, as the general public, should let this ever happen again. Do you know how many kids' summers for 2 summers, 3 summers in a row were ruined because of this, and everybody's lives and businesses? So yeah, it ain't gonna happen no more. We're gonna stand up to this bull crap because it's bull crap. It's and I'm tired of stepping in it. You know, isn't that right? That's right. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, son, that you don't drink anymore. That's awesome. Yes, Mud Rabbit, your timing is impeccable. Look how connected me and Mud Rabbit are. She was typing it out when I said it. Well, that's the best, isn't it? Go around them. Chip off the old block. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, really, Dark Brain? Philly reinstated mask mandate, then rescinded a week later. Too much pushback, I guess. Yeah, everyone's finding out about the Invisimask. Why would you need to wear a mask when you got the Invisimask on? When they give you lemons, make lemonade. Yes, words of wisdom there. Let it be. Let it be. Everyone's trying to divide us, but guess what, friends? Unity, not division. This is what we got to do. Yeah, we're all one, baby. So unity is the best kind of community. Unity, baby. Unity in all communities. Yeah, unity, baby. Hello, Abby. Hi there, Abby. That's cute. Yeah, isn't that cute? Peppy has the power to heal us all. Yes, Peppy has got that magic touch, makes everybody smile. Well, maybe except some normies. But once they know Peppy, they'll be smiling too, right? How can you resist a guy like Peppy? He's just a happy, friendly guy, just trying to help make the world right, right? Just like all of us. Just like all of us. Good old Pep. Guess what, friends? I took another nebula and did that mirror thing to it. This is one of the ones that I got. Check it out. Look at that thing. Is that crazy or what? That's wild. Oh, Mud Rabbit likes that one. Yeah. Looks like the Mothman flying towards you, the dark part in the middle. Big Mothman or something. Yeah, look at those colors. So rich, rich in color. And if you stare at it long enough, you'll see faces and creatures and critters and fun stuff, scary stuff, whatever is there, and how you interpret it, how your mind interprets it, you'll get different results. Here you go. Fun, fun, fun. So this was, okay, 3779. Yeah, I thought that one was pretty darn cool. Well, you know what we got to do now? We got to turn it, right? Oh, make it longer. Oh, wasn't seeing the whole thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, there's more to this, friends. It was hidden. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Whoops. There. There it is. Wow. Looks like a winged man on a pogo stick or something like that. You know what we're gonna do now, don't you? We're going to flip it good, and see what else we see here. It's always good to get a different perspective, you know? Um, well, one time when I was a kid, I liked to draw, right? I would sit at my desk and I would draw at my desk in my bedroom. And then one day I just couldn't get inspired. And I thought, I need to do this differently. So I taped the paper to the bottom of my underside of my desk, and I laid down under my desk and I drew upside down. And then I got more ideas. So sometimes you change your perspective, and you can explore new creative uh, things that happen. There you go. Definitely Mothman. Okay, for sure. Kind of a blue skull in the center. I really like that one. I see a dagger in middle top. Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, isn't that wild? I pull out my beads or patterns or paints. That usually gets me going. Yeah, yeah. I find that if I have a whole bunch of paper, I'll draw more. If I only have a little bit of paper, I won't draw as much because I don't want to use up all the paper. So I usually have to have a pretty good supply of paper if I'm going to be wanting to draw, you know. But I just got some new ink for my brush pens. I'm hoping it's going to work. They don't make the kind of brush pens that I use anymore. And I've been putting India ink into them, and it kind of clogs them up a bit. So I'm trying this Rapidograph ink. It's a little bit more liquidy. I'm hoping that will work. They're Stadler brush pens from 20 plus years ago. But some of them still work, and I got several of them that still work. But I like to convert them into black markers and do my line work, like brush stroke. So yeah, these pictures are inspiring and motivating. Oh, good. I'm glad that you like them and that they're motivating you. Well, thank you, Abby. Yeah, interesting, huh? Oh, you know what? Maybe you would do this. And we look at, oh, look at that. That's that dagger thing. Look at that. Look at this thing. It's pretty marvelous. And those are all stars, and this is a nebula. You know, look at that. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Look at that. Look at that blue. Look at those colors. Oh, I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I know. Don't you love the colors? Yes. Love it. All right. That's enough of that one. You get some more here for you. We got another one for you, friends. Okay. This is Mir Nebula 2. So look at that one. There's another one, friends. So it's Mir Nebula 2. I think that's this one. Yeah. Okay. So we can now pump up the color a little bit, make it more colorful. There we go. I like that. Wowee. Thank you, Abby. I see a bug again. Ooh, right in the middle. I think I see it too, like a praying mantis head. Is that what you see, Mud Rabbit? Interesting. So interesting. Oh, hey, this moves too. Look. Oh, there's something interesting up there. I think we have to like zoom in on this, friends. This upper part here. This part right here. It looks interesting. Looks like some kind of cosmic duck. Right here. Like Howard the Duck or something. Like here's his oops. Here's his beak. Here's his eyes. Here's one of his wings. Oh, and he's wearing a sombrero. Look at that. Isn't that something? Well, we can stretch this out, friends. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Look at this darn thing. Will ya? Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at that. It's crazy. All right. Don't you just love it? Chicka boom, chicka boom. Don't you just love it? Remember that song, Chicka Boom? I might be dating myself, but that's okay. I'm a cheap date. Yeah. Ba-doom-pa. Right? That's right. Oh, looks like a face right here, too. Some kind of bug. Some kind of bug. Yeah. I mean, you could look at these images all day long. I mean, that's why I want to get them on artwork. You know, you can get, I have some of my favorite ones as t-shirts in the merch shop. So you can wear these beautiful things around. Some of the ones I got in there are better than these ones, I think. That's just my opinion. But look at those colors. It's beautiful, hey? Yes, it would be cool on a wall. Yeah, pretty darn cool, I'd say. Pretty darn cool. Yeah. Well, that one's gone now. What are we going to look at next, friends? You just never know because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new normal. Um, Here's one that is a little different. Friends, is this a different one? I hope this is a different one. I think it is. Yes, it is. Look at that thing. Well, that's crazy looking. Pretty crazy. Oh, yes. Thank you. Mud Rabbit, yes, that's where you can see some of these really cool designs on a shirt that you can actually wear. And when you get one of these shirts, the design is really big. I mean, it's like it makes other shirts look like little images. They're really big images. They're really, really cool. Yeah, check out the cool hoodies and tees. Oh, that one's cool. Pretty cool too. Okay, well, oh, you see a moth? Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can scope this one out. This one is Mir Nebu. See if I can find it. No, I can't find it. Oh, I can't find it. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. That's quite all right. Can't find that darn thing to flip it. Oh well. There's that one. We got another one, friends. We got another one. And someday I'm going to see if I can't make one like on air so you can see how it uh, looks, how you can make many, many, many. Now, this is kind of a spooky looking one, kind of like a dark crystal type of a feel, don't you think? Has kind of a dark kind of a feeling to it. Hey, it looks like some kind of green guy right up there. Very devilish looking. Get some more brightness into that. Yeah, isn't that thing weird? Alien head. Yeah, it does look like an alien head, like a psychedelic alien from the planet Psychedelia. From the planet Psychedelia. That's where he's from. They have to wear masks too? Well, maybe to breathe on this planet, maybe they might have to, if they breathe at all. Yeah. You know, sometimes you can flip these things and they look completely different, right? So let's do it. Flip it good. There it is. Almost looks like a chandelier now, some kind of light fixture from the olden days, right? Or a penguin, like a psychedelic electronic penguin. And now he's on the ceiling. Big alien head with spider legs. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Upside down now, he's on the ceiling. You're right. Yeah, he's on the ceiling. Look at that thing. Kind of magical, huh? Kind of magical, I'd say. Oh, my glasses. I hardly see of these things. Oh, you know what, friends? I gotta put this in there. If anyone wants to call in, here you go. In the meantime, we'll look for another thing to look at, shall we? Yes, we shall. We shall. Okay, what about this one? Here's a different one. Wow, this almost looks like some kind of building or something, like you're looking inside a little shack or something, or a doorway to another dimension or whatever. Something. Love the champagne look to it. I had a car that was champagne pink. It was a 1964 Rambler, and it was a gorgeous car. It was a beautifully designed car, and it was a 64 AMC Rambler. It had 27,000 miles on it, champagne pink, not a speck of rust on it. It looked like brand new. At 27,000 miles on it, looked like brand new, ran like brand new. But one day, this is back in the 80s, it stalled on the road, on a side road near my hometown. Hey, Bruce Holmes. Oh, my audio is never in sync? Hmm, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I guess I've watched a few of the replays and they are a little bit off. Yeah, I don't know why that would be. But so my car was stalled at the stop sign. There wasn't a lot of traffic. There was like nobody behind me. So I just opened my hood to look to see if I could figure out what it was, why it wasn't running. And this guy pulls up behind me. This was in the 80s, sometime in the 80s, mid 80s, early 80s. And it was a guy in a brand new Mercedes pulled up behind me. And uh, he he's looking at the car. He's studying it. He's looking at it. He comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, what's wrong with your car?" I said, "I don't know. It just quit." He goes, "Why did it quit?" I said, "I don't know." And he steps back. He looks at the car again. He looks it up and down. And he goes, "What year Mercedes is this anyway?" And I said, "Well, it's not a Mercedes. It's a 1964 AMC Rambler." And he turned around, got in his car, drove around me, and took off, like screeched the tires. He was willing to help if it was a Mercedes, but not if it's a Rambler. But now I worked with a Guy Cassidy. I'd like to have him on sometime, actually. I worked with him at Hasbro, and he is an AMC aficionado. He went to Art Center. He does great automobile art. He worked at Hasbro. He did some great vehicles. And he said that there was a common knowledge back in the 60s. If you wanted to know what the next year's Mercedes was going to look like, look at the present year AMC Rambler. Yeah, they copied it. They had to have. I mean, it's pretty astonishing. But the AMC Rambler in those years was a very beautiful car. It was very well designed. And, you know, the fine auto designers over there at Mercedes just copied it. Like, well, there's a good design. Let's copy that, change it a little. I mean, how else could they come up with something almost identical? Even tricked this guy. I mean, he thought it was a Mercedes. He for sure thought it was a Mercedes. No, it's not. It's a Rambler, dude. Like 1/10 the cost of a Mercedes at the time, right? Right. Looks like a 2-second delay. Okay. 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 Okay, I just made the mouth movement for okay, and then I said okay right after it. Did that work? I'll have to use ventriloquism. I'll 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 have to use ventriloquism. Yeah, kind of fun. Interesting. I'm just using the free version of StreamYard. I would imagine if I got the paid subscription, maybe that would be cleared up. Maybe that's one of the things that paying for it fixes. They always do that. Oh, you can have it free, sure, but we're going to hold back the good things. So yes, it worked. I think you're answering me there. Studebaker. Studebaker is a good car too, but kind of like a Studebaker. Now the 64 Rambler I'm talking about, it's it actually, at the time in the early 80s, it was a lot like the new Buicks. It looked like a new Buick from the 80s. It had that look. It was very basic car design, but very good too. Um, Let me see. I'll now you got me going here. I got to find a picture of it. 1964 Rambler. I think it was a Rambler American or a Rambler Classic. I can't remember what design it was. Um, yeah, I think it was the Rambler Ambassador. So, hmm, I guess I can just pull this down and show that. Share. Here it is. Now, here it is. This is the Rambler, the one right here in the middle, the one that's highlighted. Now, mine looked a lot better than that, but that's a good design, if you ask me. That is a pretty looking car. Now, mine was cooler looking because it was a cooler color and everything, but you know, and I think it was a stock color. I wonder if I can find one here, that same color. Here's another one, 64 Rambler Classic. That's what it looked like. Darn good looking car. Darn good looking car. Now, this is the color, but the front end was cooler looking than that. It didn't have that front end. It had the different front end on it. See, this is what they did back in the day. They had several different designs for each year. So it's kind of confusing. If I could remember the model, I think it was an Ambassador, but it was a stripped down model. It didn't even have a radio, but it was in pristine condition. I mean, the brake pedal wasn't even worn. The brake pedal was not worn. Now, this style Rambler was awesome looking too. Now, my sister-in-law had one like that. My brother built for her years ago. Oh, here's the color. This is the color. That was the color. It didn't have the white top, and it didn't have this line in the back here, and it had a different front end. But that was the color. I guess I can't find the exact one. But it was just a generic looking car, a beautiful looking car, kind of like this. I mean, it's just a nice looking car. It's gorgeous. I mean, so AMC really did some awesome car designs. They really did. I mean, and they were taking more chances than anybody else because they were number 4. They had to, you know, Hello, Just Josh. Welcome to the program. Yeah, AMC made the Avanti at the time, way ahead of its time selling, and fastest car ever, production car ever at the time, too. Fastest production car. The Avanti was too little, too late to help AMC though. Too bad. I mean, AMC actually was the Nash was the first American car company that later became AMC. It was the very first American car company. Hi, just Josh. He's saying hi. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a Studebaker. That's right, Studebaker Avanti. It wasn't AMC. No, but AMC made some pretty cool cars. The Rambler was the America's first economy car, and they even saved you money traveling because they had the travel bed. Yeah, the seat folded down, and there was even like little bars under the back behind the back seat that would keep the back of the front seat from folding all the way down, and it made it all level like a bed. They called it the travel bed. Teenagers called it the movie car, right? So there you go. Javelin AMX, yes. The AMXs were awesome. The Javelins rocked. They're incredible looking cars. They really did a number on those. There was a AMC plant around here in Wisconsin, I think in Janesville, and I heard some from people who worked there. You could find out what day the car came off the line, and you never wanted to buy a car that was completed on a Friday because people were anxious to get out of work, and they were, guess maybe we shouldn't. We don't have to put the dome light on in this one. Let's just leave the dome light off, or who knows? I guess they weren't as good. They weren't as good. Well, hello, Andre Little. Welcome to the program. Yeah, Kenosha AMC plant. Yes, Kenosha. Bless you. When someone says Kenosha, you can say Gesundheit, right? That's a town here in Wisconsin. Of course, you all know Kenosha. Um, and I've been saying that for years. And ever since someone says Kenosha, I say Gesundheit. And that works for another town here called Kashina. Gesundheit. That sounds like a sneeze too. I can't help it. I can't help it. Thank you, Aaron. Doing good here. Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. So let's see what else we have here for you, friends. Let's see, shall we? Did I already show this one? Did I? Is this the one I already showed? No, this is a different one. So I guess it's kind of like that one with spider legs, isn't it? Yeah. It sure looks like a face, like an alien face on the bottom, doesn't it? Hmm. Sure does. That one is creepy. Yeah, it's kind of weird looking, huh? Very strange. Very strange indeed. Well, let's flip it around and see what we get. Look at that. Huh. Well, there's something to look at for a while. Buffalo with no horns? Could be. Yeah, I don't know. You get such a variety of different types of artwork from this technique just from one photo. Take one photo, you can make a bunch of things out of it. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yes. Well, let's why don't we just zoom in on it? Oops, wrong way. Oh, kind of looks like a spaceship now. Right here. Looks like a UFO from a space pic. Big white part there. Look at all that stuff on the side. Yeah, it would be fun to go out into space, but I think it would get kind of boring after a while, just seeing stuff like this all the time. Maybe not. Maybe not. Looks like a pissed off. Oh, look at this. It's 11:11. Looks like a pissed off Jabba the Hutt. No, yeah, I guess maybe it does. Oh, looks like a blood clot. Oh, my. I guess it looks like Dr. Fauci. He's Dr. Blood Clot, isn't he? Dr. Blood Clot. Yeah. Fauci, the guy who never wants you to ever have any fun. Don't listen to him. He's an idiot. He's made so much money off of this scam. Don't listen to the guy. People have paid him way too much attention. He needs to go back in his hole. Actually, he should be fired. Fired, fired, fired. I'd say fire him. He's the highest paid official in the US government. And he's like the biggest idiot, in my opinion. I know that might sound kind of harsh, but it is what it is. I went on to that AI art thing, that hot pot AI program that you can do. And I just punched in blue avian raw, and it just gives like a generic blue bird close up. I don't think that looks like raw tier air. Not at all. So I don't think these AI art things, I'm not sure. I don't think it's true AI. I think it's like something pretending to be AI. I don't know. He's a short fraud with a Napoleon complex. Yeah. And again, Mr. Paul. Yeah. Yeah. The way he talks, it's so, I mean, you can tell he's like a chain smoker. So, and I don't think he's even a real doctor. Yeah. I don't know. So weird. So that's the blue avian, according to the AI art program on Hotpot AI, hotpot.ai. I think that's what it is. So there it is. That's a good sentiment. Uh, Dark brain. Real art comes from the spirit. It's tangible and can't be faked. Yes, I think you have a great point there. Oh, sent you a pic of a blue thing I got the other night. Oh, I'll check my email. Oh, I don't even have my email open. How do you like that? I'll have to open my email. Silly me. And thanks again, Bruce, for those books. I did get them in the mail, so thank you so much. Oh, a 63 Rambler. Bruce Holmes had a 63 Rambler. Oh, a wagon. Awesome. Well, I got oh, how am I going to do this? Put it over here. I'll have to open it. I'm going to see what the other picture was, the blue thing. Oh, it looks like it's sideways. No, I think you're looking up. Okay. I put that over on my desktop. Now I'll have to open those up. Oh, that's interesting, uh, Bruce. We'll get that up there post haste. Post haste. Yeah, 63 and 64, I think they had some similar body styles, the AMC. So where is my finder? Come on, finder. Can't find my finder. Hmm. I gotta close some windows here. We're getting all clogged up again here, friends. Okay, where's my finder? There it is. That's not gonna be it. Desktop. Well, I hope you're all having a great time. I sure am having fun with you all here. And thanks for stopping by, everybody. And thanks for sharing it out to your friends. Appreciate it. Okay. Oops. Oh, yeah, I have to do that first. That's a cool looking wagon. That really is a cool looking wagon. Okay, now we're set. Now we can do it. All right. Okay. In the upper left is the enlargement. Yes, I saw that. Let's see. I think we're going to go with the car first because I think it's pretty cool. Here it is. Look at that baby. I mean, they're good, solid cars. I mean, they run forever. They're great little cars, and they always got good gas mileage too. That's the thing. And and they were very inexpensive compared to other cars, but they were good cars, very very good cars. Oh, we're up to 17 on the likes. Awesome. Well, I'm going to grab number 18 as mine. I wonder if they'll allow me to do that. Do you think? All right. All right. Let's get that other anomalous thing that Mr. Holmes sent. He caught something on camera. Let's check it out. Well, look at that, will you? Some kind of possibly a blue orb whizzing back and forth. And It's very strange. Very strange. There seems to be like a, I don't know, some kind of a glowing haze around it or some sort of texture around it. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Let me see, adjust this a little bit. This definitely is the brightest thing in the picture. You go all the way, darkness, and there you go. Let's see. Very interesting. What's interesting is this area here right next to it that's kind of like uh, fogged, like it's got a fog around it. It's so weird. Zoom in. Okay, she wants me to zoom in. Zoom in. I'm going to bring it back to normal though first, and I'll zoom it in. Look at that thing. Oh, now we're getting pixelated, so we can fuzz it out a little bit and get rid of the pixelation. There. Look at that. Increase the color. It almost looks like it's a ball and it's going voot, 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 like it's moving very fast and leaving a trail. Did you see it when you took the picture, Bruce? Let me see here. Ugh. Hmm. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, that's very interesting. Let's see if plasma beings. Yeah, plasma energies. Just Josh says. Like a little energy field. I see 20 now. Looks like plasma. Yeah, call in using your cell phone. I'll put it right there. Yeah, go ahead and call if you want to. The lines are open. Oh, here it is. Hello, Bruce.
Hey,
Hey.
so I wanted to answer. There were so many questions you asked. I wanted to kind of address them
Okay.
in real time as opposed to typing
Sure.
myself bloody. So I was taking a picture of the moon,
Oh.
and that's a tree because we're in California. It's still summer. But what was weird was I saw this little blue orb first. And then as I started looking more closely, I looked at the tree and I saw that on the tree, and I thought to myself, what is that? And so I enlarged it, and as I enlarged it, I thought to myself, I'm talking about not the one that's up in the upper left. I'm just talking about I enlarged the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And as I looked at it carefully, I thought to myself, if I show this to anybody, which I'm doing right now, it actually looks like I found something and like, pinned it on there, which is not the way it was. I mean, it just showed up there.
Mm-hmm. And you said it was moving.
But if you, I don't know, because it was just a still picture that I took. I don't even know what it is. I had a friend that was writing a book years ago. She passed on before she could finish the book. But she used to call these things space critters.
Space critters, okay.
And I thought to myself, my goodness, there's a space critter. I never liked the name, but now I thought, what else are you going to call them?
Yeah.
So I enlarged it using Photoshop and put it up in the upper left-hand corner.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what I was going to do with the picture, so I was just sitting around on it. But I did that on the 14th. I think that's the date is.
So when you took the picture, did you see it only after you took the picture, or did you see it when you took the picture? After. So you didn't see it.
Okay. I actually have the original picture with the moon, and I could send that to you.
Well, that's okay. But this is just a close-up of the most interesting part of it. So this is cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Could be the blue avians.
Oh no, that is actually what it is. I thought that I enlarged it. All I did was crop out the moon.
It's enlarged a little bit.
Even the moon looks strange in this picture.
Oh, you mean it's right? The moon would be behind that square?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you.
Okay.
I'm going to send you two of them. You'll see what this is about when you get it. I don't have to.
Right. Oh, and I got the books. I got the books, so thank you. In the mail. Thank you very much.
I heard you say that, and I completely forgot that I sent those books to you. I'm glad you got them. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think I sent you. What did I send you? 3 books or something, or
you sent me? You sent me a book before, a little book, that little teeny book.
No, this was.
You sent me the
2 or 3
Incident at Fort Benning and Bigfoot Files.
Okay, so there's 2 books.
Yep, and they look awesome. And I read a little bit from the inside of one of them the other day. I had.
Oh, I posted. Did I? I don't know if I've talked to you since then. I found. Did you ever hear Bob Hieronymus, 21st Century Radio?
No.
Anyway, Bob's had this show. Well, he was around in at least 90 when I was doing Thomas Voyager. And so when I was publishing Incident at Fort Benning in the year 2000, Bob contacted me and said, "Can I do a review on the air?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I don't even remember how he got a hold of the book so fast, but he had the book, or how he even heard about it."
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Do you think that you and John could do an interview?" I said, "Sure, I'd be happy to." I said, I hope it's going to be a good interview. I mean, a good review. So he said, "Yeah." He says, "I've read the book already," and I was shocked. Wow! I said, "So you liked it?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm going to have you on." So he sent me a copy of this 2-hour interview, which was supposed to be a 15-minute review. It ended up being 2 hours. The whole show was 2 hours long.
Wow.
So I edited down a little bit of it to get it to an hour because I figured it's just too much. And I posted it up there on as one of the shows. So it's up there on the Timeless Voyager thing. Let me see what it's called. What number it is.
I think Mud Rabbit posted
it's
your.
220. It's 220.
220.
220. So, yeah.
220.
Since September 1977, 1,300 Fort Benning troops may have been abducted or something.
Wow.
So I was thinking about you. I was going to send you the link. I kept forgetting to send you the link. So
That's okay. I need to
I'll
go.
you over there.
I'll go and check that after the show for sure. That sounds really interesting. That sounds great.
I'll put it in the here. I'll put it over here. Actually, I should just put the. Can I put the link there?
Well,
would you mind if I put the link on your?
Someone just did put your link on here. Let me see.
No, I meant the link for that particular show.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I always ask. I never, I don't just.
I think you can. I think you can. We'll see if you can or not. Well, maybe I could do it.
So that's the link.
Okay.
That's the link to the show right there. So anyway.
Okay, I don't.
Now I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do, which is let me send you a picture of this thing because it's cool and it's strange, and I wasn't looking for anything, and you know how that is. Like when you least expect something to happen, it does.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, one is the site for all of the shows, but the one that I put up there just now is only for that.
Okay, I'm not seeing where it went up.
The one for,
it's not showing up. So I think
it says, on my side, it's under the one that Abby said she was sorry because the phone call from her daughter came in, and I did that. Well, maybe they don't allow it to be up there. Is that what they did? They don't allow it?
That could be. Let me see. I'll go on to your thing and look for it.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to send you an email with those two pictures. Because I don't have it. It's self-explanatory, so it doesn't have to be explained. I'll just in the subject I'll put toothpicks. And now I have to give you the toothpicks. Let's see.
Series.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's your Spotify. 220, you said.
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh, maybe I don't have Spotify.
Well, Mud Rabbit. Oh, I see. She put the whole series. Huh.
Oh, here it is. Let's see. 1,300 Fort Benning troops may have been abducted. That one?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't really have a number on it here. Spotify doesn't put the number, I guess. Okay, so I'll just get this link here and throw it in there. Copy. And put it in here. There. That should do it. Now it'll show up. Oh. There it is. Oh, Mud Rabbit did it already. Look at that.
Well, that's the whole series.
Episode 220, she says.
Huh.
Is either one of those should work for people? Those links. So that's.
Oh, I see what she's doing. So they don't allow a single show to be posted, I guess.
That's what I just did.
I see. Okay.
I posted one Spotify
Right.
episode.
Huh. And yours didn't go up either, right?
Mine did. Mine's up there. Oh, and Abby
Where is
says,
it?
"Oh, that was that neat fellow that was on with Aaron before." Yes, his name is Bruce Holmes.
Oh,
Timeless Voyager Press for books, for gift, for that's all of your Christmas shopping is done there at Timeless Voyager Press, and Timeless Voyager series is his podcast. So go check it out. He's got over 100 now, and soon to be hundreds at the rate he's going. He's making me look bad here. I only put 3 out a week. He puts dozens out a week. So there you go.
yeah, I know, but remember that you were done 30 years ago.
Well, you still did them.
Well, oh yeah, I still have to edit them too. It's interesting. I think I told you the other day. It's probably worth having some people hear it. It's almost like a diary when I do the editing of the shows.
Yeah, I bet.
Sometimes, like I did 2 shows today, today. I did 2 shows today that I didn't even remember doing.
Wow.
And so it wasn't much of a diary in that case.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did some others that were really interesting. They brought back all kinds of memories.
That happens to me whenever I open a box I haven't opened in a long time. Then you forget why you opened the box. Yeah.
So I think I sent you.
Oh, let me check.
2
Yep.
pics. Yeah, I sent it to you just now.
2 pictures. Yeah. Let's see what you got here. Oh.
So you can see the other was, like this shows you really what I took a picture of, and you can see the tiny orb way down in the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that. I see that.
Picture.
Now, do you think that might?
I did not see any that. Sorry.
Do you think it might be just like a lens flare type of thing, where it's reflecting off of the lens thing, possibly?
I have no idea.
Okay.
How it got up in the tree, I don't know, because I didn't put it up there.
No, I bet you didn't. Oh, okay. Well,
Just saying, it's so weird,
Uh-huh. Well, where did it go? Well, why is it?
Because if you look at the picture where you can see the house, that's the picture I took.
Okay. Trying to find it here. Yeah.
And there's the moon.
Okay, so
and
here.
that blue orb is way down there.
Yeah, I see it. I got to get it up on the camera on the old show.
Yeah, no, I was just talking.
Okay.
But it's so strange that somehow when I enlarge the picture, which you have, that second picture, somehow the blue orb ends up on the tree. It's not a second picture. It's just a enlargement of the.
Oh, really?
Of the moon. Because you asked me, like, well, you kind of get the context of what's going on here.
Right.
I'm taking a picture of the moon.
Right, and here's the little orb
so
right here.
There's the blue orb.
Yeah. Now
but
here it kind of looks to me like it could be just a reflection of this, but who knows? But then it's over here too.
I'm agreeing with you.
It's over here too.
Even if it is, I'm trying to. How does it end up over there on the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe there it is. Is that it? I never actually looked close enough.
What? I'm looking. We're zooming in.
That doesn't even look like. It doesn't even look like the other one.
No.
That looks like. Oh no, that's not one. That's the blue sky.
What, this part right here?
Yeah, that's the blue sky.
Yeah. And
I don't know how the orb ends up
It's the same picture you said.
I know. It looks weirder on TV than on your show than it does in my room here.
Let's crank up the color. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere there. Weird. Well, I'm remembering something Dorothy Izat was talking about. Do you remember when she was saying that these little faces would come up to her? These little faces, they're like little orbs with faces on them. And they were asking her how to get back into space because they belong in space. And there were these faces. And she said, "Well, how did you get here?" They said, "Well, we were hanging on to the space shuttle when it came back to Earth." And she said, they go, "How did we get back?" She said, "Well, why don't you go and hang on to the space shuttle when it takes off again?" And she never saw him again. So maybe they did.
So if you show the picture, the second picture that I sent you, you'll see the moon, and you see that space critter in the tree.
Okay.
That's the first picture.
I want to look at this thing first. You have to fuzz it out a bit to see it. It's a little pixelated there. Crank up the color. Increase the blue. Go back to normal. It's not going back to normal. There it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here and get the other picture. All right, now I'm gonna go back over here. Wait a minute. Where did that thing go? I must have closed that tab. Silly me. Okay. So you're up to 220 or 221 now, it looks like, on your episodes?
Yeah.
221. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have 7 of them sitting here in front of me. New ones that I haven't done yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same one we looked at before, only the moon isn't covered. Okay. Right. I got you. It's the same picture, but
But it's all it is enlarged. But when it's enlarged, all of a sudden that blue thing shows up.
really?
That's all. I don't know how. Do you see it?
Yeah, I got to get it onto the show now. First, I have to get it up. I got it on my desktop. Now I have to open it up. Wait a minute.
I think the thing is, how does a static picture of a little blue thing, how can that blue thing move up on the tree?
Yeah,
By just enlarging it, it's not possible.
That's
I don't
weird.
think.
That's weird. Well, Dorothy was having some weird stuff happen to her too,
I know. Maybe I'm into her category now.
Maybe.
Because I should start going outside every day with my camera.
Okay, it should. Oh, is that the same one? There it is. Okay, got it. Okay, now stop screen, share screen, and here it is. Okay, there it is. That's so weird because that definitely wasn't there when we just looked at that other picture, which you say is the same picture, right?
Yeah, it is.
Look at the moon. The
It's
moon
just
looks.
an enlargement of the moon.
Wow. Weird. That was a pretty bright moon, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it was the full moon.
Yeah, look how bright that thing is. Yeah, the two brightest things. Interesting. Back to normal. There you go. Wow. Well, I think we got another mystery, that's for sure. Let's see what people are saying.
Well, thank you for allowing me to share those.
You're very welcome. What's that? The moon, just Josh? Yes, that's the moon. But we're looking at the little squiggly blue thing there. Okay, Dark Brain says, okay, doesn't look like a lens flare. A flare would have some symmetry to the light source. This object is highly irregular. Yes, much like me, highly irregular. There you go. Look at that. Well, look at that, friends. So you never know what you're going to see on the Truth Quest, right? Because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new normal. Right, Bruce? That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Dark Brain says, thanks. Thanks at Bruce Holmes for sharing with us. Quite a mystery. And there's Mud Rabbit with your Timeless Voyager series. Link. We got links abounding here. So go over there and click on all of those buttons. Open up as many tabs as you can. Get as many of those going as you can. There you go. You know, that might sound funny, but I don't know, it was a couple months ago. I was just in this weird state of mind, and I was listening to a show. Then I saw something else I wanted to watch. Then I saw another show. I had 3 audios going at the same time, and I was understanding all of them. It was really weird. It was really weird. I haven't done that since. Maybe I can't do it anymore, but I don't know. Looks like somebody had an accident. Mad Pokes talking about a no helmet crash. Ouch. Well, Yeah. Well, you're very welcome, Bruce. Thanks to everyone for allowing me to show the pics. We love it when you show pics. And that goes for everybody else too. If you got something you want to share, send it on in. And we'll put her up there. Get her done. And yeah, so this is a very interesting one, Bruce. Could be a blue avian. Could be one of those blue orbs. Or who knows what the heck it is, a space critter, like you were saying. What do I think of Tartaria? I don't know. I think that a lot of amazing buildings were made a long time ago. But they just don't make amazing buildings anymore, not the same way they used to. And I don't know if you can attribute it to just one movement. I just don't know. I don't know enough about it. It kind of came up out of nowhere. I just don't know. Circle Smith, thank you. Aaron, we are the news now. Much appreciation, Patriot. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, what's the weather like out there in California today? Bruce? Bruce? And Abby says, of course, we love it at Bruce Holmes. Thank you. There you go. Well, we got another mystery to solve here, friends. So if anybody else has had something like this, be sure to send it in to my email, hotgamesandpuzzlesllc@gmail.com. And maybe we'll get on the next show. But we're coming to the end of this show pretty soon here, friends. It sounds like Bruce is typing. Let's see. 75 all day long. 75 all day long, he says. Or all day. It was pretty nice here. I just had a sport jacket on and a shirt, pants, but no heavy jacket. That was good. I wish I had a longer email address. Oh, I think I could do that. Yeah. There's a world record I could probably break, huh? Bruce is being silent. He's just letting his fingers do the talking.
Hey, it's always great. Thank you so much for letting me call in. But
no problem.
I think I'm going to get off now. And
okay.
I have a picture that I wanted to show, but I'm going to do it on another. I've had this one around for about 15 years. It's like ridiculous. So
really?
I'll put it up there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Looking forward to seeing it. All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Everybody. Thank you so much for listening.
We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And you're very welcome.
All right.
All right. Well, that was a surprise, friends. We got to hear from our good friend Bruce Holmes, the famous Bruce Holmes. Yeah. And there's a good sentiment right there, friends. Dark Brain, Mud Rabbit, thank you for all you do. And Kathy, too. Don't forget Catherine Weiss. She's part of the team. Yeah. So that's great. Good to see you here, Circle Smith. Yeah. There you go. Hot here, huh? Worked on the weeds. It's a never-ending thing. But I think having other plants by your food plants is probably a good thing. You probably need less fertilizer if you have other living things. That's what we need to, since this fertilizer shortage. I seem to remember somewhere that there's like a bundling of different types of foods that you can grow together that do much better when you grow them together than they do just like a whole bunch of one kind and then a whole bunch of the other kind. If you mix them together, like 4 or 5 different kinds, I can't remember which one it is. I'm sure someone knows somewhere. But yeah. Hey, thanks. But Mud Rabbit and Catherine do all the heavy lifting. Every member of our mod squad rocks, okay? Oh, Red Pill 78 got you hooked on me many months ago. Awesome. Well, that's awesome. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Thank you so much. All right. Well, that's a pretty cool picture of a light anomaly. Something is there, friends. Something is there. Two compost silos. Wow. Yeah, that'll help it grow too. That's what you need, composting. That makes great fertilizer. Yeah, you don't need the artificial stuff. Thank you, Catherine, too. 3 hearts, Circle Smith. Sending 3 hearts. French intensive method. Okay. It looks like Andre's back. Hello, Andre. French intensive gardening. Interesting. Kind of like the French press, but for plants. Or should we say appreciate Bruce sharing them here? Yes, we very much appreciate Bruce sharing those awesome pictures today. Thank you so much. Well, what's up is we're at the end of the program again, friends. We did it again. We spent some time together and had a lot of fun and got to connect with some people. Oh, fertilizer shortages, bans and shipments, exploding food processing centers. Yes, food shortages coming. Stock up now. Fill your storehouse. Have a few months worth of necessity store up. Yes, very good advice. Now I have an opinion about what's happening here with these food processing plants being burning down, planes striking them. I think, and now one of the local news programs was talking about, I can't remember which processing plant it was. They said, oh, it started overnight. Well, the maintenance was being done. Maintenance? Late night maintenance? I think those late night maintenance crews have some new members in them, maybe all new members that came from the southern border and shipped to these parts of the country where these food processing plants are, so they could get some instruction on how to tip things over and cause fires to happen and to destroy places. And then they go in and they do it, and they pay them. This is my hypothesis. So you got MS-13 people coming in over the border. They're getting shipped to Altoona and all kinds of other places, and they get wrangled up by these progressive weirdos, and they're trying to destroy the country. They're trying to starve us out. This is an act of war, starving people out, attempting to. And I think that's what they're doing, folks. This is what it seems like. We never, ever, never, never, never advocate violence. That's their game. They are the violent ones. We are the peaceful, law-abiding citizens. And maybe we have to, if there's a food processing plant around you, maybe we need to monitor these things and have patriots go there and see if there's any shenanigans going on. And according to BCP, it happens on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Those are the 2 days that these things are happening. Like all of them. Is that a coincidence? How could that be a coincidence? Aaron, sadly, I fully agree with you. Yes, I think that's what they're doing. They're quietly shipping these people all over the country. And now what's happening all over the country? Food processing plants are going up in flames. I mean, That's just when BCP broke this down the other night, that was my first thought. Like, oh, I think I know where these new illegal immigrants are doing for a living. They're terrorizing for a living. And man, can you imagine being, running a party that's so lame that they have to do things like this? Unbelievable. I mean, the America First movement is much, much better because it actually wants to make America better, not worse. And America First, I mean, we were energy independent. Oh, I could go on and on. But that's my feeling. Fishy as all get out, yeah. Bulgar. I'm not sure if I know what that is. If I have Bulgar, maybe I'd get a burglar though. Sounds similar. We got to start growing. I got some seeds. I got to start growing stuff. I got one seed that I'm trying to start. I guess I got to do more than one, huh? Yeah. And folks, if you don't have a lot of space for a garden, you can grow lettuce or cabbage from the cabbage or lettuce you get at the store. You take all the leaves off it, eat that, and then put it in a little, put the stalk into a cup of water, and the roots will come and new leaves will grow. And put it on the windowsill, and you could munch those as they grow. So there's ways of doing it. You can cut the top off of a pineapple, plant it, you grow pineapples. I'm going to try and do that. So there's things you can do even if you can't get outside. So there you go. Research the intranet. Find a good way to do it. Hello, Celestial Soul. Good to see you here. Welcome to the program. Well, friends, we did it again. We spent some time together, had a lot of fun, made some discoveries, some mysteries that we might solve, maybe not. We don't know. And I'm going to try and get this weird green glowing around my head to stop. Something I got to work on. Thank you. Always glad to be here. We're always glad to have you, Celestial Soul. I love that name, Celestial Soul. A little late, though. That's okay. We love to see you. We love to see you, and there's always the replay when people miss it. So there you go. We looked at some interesting pictures today, and I'm glad I got to give my little hypothesis about what is happening with the food processing plants. Well, let's pray that it all gets, and maybe we put together, maybe if you work at a food processing plant, maybe you could get, if you see someone new working there, kind of keep an eye on them, or in the cleanup crew or the maintenance crew, if there's a new person, keep an eye on the new people. If your company all of a sudden changed to a new, cheaper company, maybe you should be there when these people are there to kind of make sure they don't ruin your place of employ. Because guess what? You want a place to work if they follow through with it. So maybe just a little bit of patrolling, like citizen patrolling, could do it. Maybe that might be part of the answer. But part of the answer is to get these lunatics out of areas of power where they can do these kind of things, if indeed that's what they're doing. And we all put our heads together, we can figure it out. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for sharing, liking, and subscribing. and leave a comment too if you're watching on the replay. That helps with the algorithms. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing. Keep your camera poised to the sky so you can take that picture of that UFO so you can come onto the Truth Quest and talk about it. Until then, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights, that's when you'll see us. So subscribe and you'll get the notification. Until then, peace in.